Hi everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the daily message for October the 15th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. Not every reading is going to be for you. So please only take the messages that resonate. Leave behind the rest. Today I grabbed my Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck as well as the Sacred Travelers deck by Denise Lynn. So we're going to start by pulling some cards with those decks to see what energies are in and around the collective, what kind of a message needs to come through today. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already, to like, comment, and share the videos to help circulate and grow the channel. So let's jump right in and see what kind of energies need to come through when it comes to a message today. Bottom of the deck, Destiny. So I feel a fated destined event, perhaps a fated destined connection, but let's go a little bit deeper and see what needs to come through. Enlightenment. So I feel a lot of enlightenment in the energies. Bottom of the deck, gratitude. So gratitude truly is the key to stepping into living an abundant and joyous life. Really, gratitude for whatever lessons are coming up. Just gratitude in general, because I feel somebody's been deep in some confusing energy, perhaps caught up in a lot of vanity, materialistic energies, which has in turn created a lot of insecurities in and around somebody. I do feel somebody is praying as they open up to their spiritual source is what's coming through, and really embrace a period of growth and expansion. I feel a heart chakra discovery in order for somebody to release any self-doubt, any insecurities when it comes to their ego playing tricks on them, not being worthy. And I feel there's been a lot of foggy energy, and I do feel it is dissipating. Perhaps there's somebody needing to break free from a toxic social circle that's really materialistic and vain is what's coming through. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Sacred Travelers deck today. See what other messages need to come through for the collective when it comes to this energy. So truth, discovering truth. And I think the more you stand in the light of truth, the more truthful energies are going to come forward. So you're encouraged to kind of be in the flow. Something tells me somebody's making a wish, praying, something about Christmas time. So maybe this is involving something that's going to play out throughout the holidays or as we get further into Christmas season. But I feel a lot of truth being discovered in the energies, a lot of enlightenment, a lot of discovery. And I feel somebody kind of getting ready to take that leap of faith. It's kind of feeling like the Fool, you know, she's got her bag on her back, kind of ready to go in a new direction. She's kind of turning her back on the people behind her, really trying to step into uncovering what I feel is treasure within somebody's heart. That dragon energy, and I'm hearing face the dragon, get the gold. And that dragon energy really is about going into the depths of discovering our insecurities and freeing ourselves from the illusion of not being good enough and not being worthy. Because I think great bounty and discovery lies between going deep within, standing in your own light of truth. And I feel get ready because a breakthrough is at hand. I think somebody's getting ready to break trail if you've been feeling very, very stuck. I do think it is a time for healing, releasing, and mending past bridges. So let's see what needs to come through with the tarot today when it comes to this message. We'll see what energies need to come through. Go a little bit deeper. The Sun, beautiful, happiest card in the deck, illumination. So if you have been struggling, I feel coming out of the dark, coming out of the shadows. I feel somebody has been on defense, really protective of their energy. I feel a lot of happy times coming, childlike innocence. So if there has been confusion, I feel the fog is lifting. Somebody's coming out of that very heavy dark night of the soul energy. I feel somebody was in some deep isolation, feeling left out, perhaps even feeling abandoned. And I feel with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I feel, you know, somebody's lacked that drive and that motivation to kind of do the inner work. We have the King of Cups reverse. So I do feel a masculine here that was very detached emotionally. very cold in the heart space. And I do feel a breakthrough is at hand as somebody, opens up to, all of those insecurities that really have held them back from being open and honest in a relationship. The Hermit, that's all about discovering truth, finding your inner light. And it does feel very cold where this masculine's been at. But I do feel like a light bulb moment when it comes to coming out of this very desolate energy, because there is truth being discovered in the energies today. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Leo energy. And I feel there's a masculine getting ready to really lay down this burden of withholding his true heart's feelings. The 10 of Wands. So somebody's getting ready to venture to lay down this long-standing burden. Maybe there was a lot of vanity in and around this masculine, and it really did create a false sense of security for his life. And I feel this masculine really is going deep within some heart gratitude, really going through a huge emotional release, especially with that King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this death, this rebirth energy, burying the ghosts of the past, really tapping into some mystical energy and a lot of growth in the energies today. A lot of bounty is coming when it is surrounding a lot of this truthful energies coming through. Yeah, somebody's been in a state of prolonged grieving. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. So things are about to get better. I think the 5 of Cups reverse is getting better. Somebody's finally ready to come out from the cold, to, come back around, because there's not been a lot of healing in somebody's life. There's been a lot of hurt. There's been a lot of pain. Everything's not balanced. There's been a lot of confusion. And I feel somebody here has been in a state of prolonged grieving, finally getting ready to come out of that dark night of the soul energy. King of Cups in reversed. Whew. That's feeling heavy. So there's been a lack of truth when it comes to what's been on this masculine's heart. I feel there's been a lack of discernment. There's been a lack of honesty. There's been a lack of standing in the truth, uncovering this truth. And I feel there's a masculine that's kind of getting flipped upside down in order for a brand new cycle to begin. That Fool energy coming through with discovering truth. So I do feel a soulmate connection, and that King and Queen of Cups keeps coming out a lot, doesn't it, guys? So there is a feminine here that I feel has already stepped into this new experience. I feel has already healed, is kind of just focused on self-love, self-nurturance. And I feel, she's turned her back to anything that isn't going to bring a loyal, stable, committed partnership, and open-hearted connection. And I feel a masculine here getting ready to take that leap of faith, to really open up his heart towards this feminine energy. The Fool again. So yeah, there's a brand new cycle. 10s are endings, 10s are completions. And I think somebody's finally seeing the light when it comes to starting brand new. Clean slate, brand new beginning after a period of ghosting and prolonged grieving. Oh my gosh, the cards are all over the place. We're not going to take that pile, but we're going to talk about it, because we got the 10 of Swords in reversed and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So this lack of truth, this lack of honesty really did create a wedge when it comes to working together in a committed partnership. 3 is all about harmony and unity. And I do feel there was a betrayal in the past, without a doubt. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, there was definitely a betrayal. Somebody's really been going within, I feel, to heal all of this vain energy, all of these insecurities, because we got the Hermit and the Ace of Swords flipped out. And below that, we have the Death reversed, 8 of Wands reversed. There has been blocked communication or ghosting here. And I feel resistance to embracing these changes and shedding the old. Resistance to uncovering all of this truth that lies below the surface. I do feel there's a masculine here receiving some harsh karmic judgment when it comes to a broken connection. I'm not feeling third-party energy today at all. I do feel there's a masculine here that is hurting deeply. Resisting communication. I feel there's a lot of things being eclipsed out of this masculine's life. I feel he is facing harsh karmic judgment. What goes around comes around. And I feel his web of lies really have created a lot of vain energy in and around him, this lack of truth, this lack of honesty, ghosting to control and manipulate a situation. But I do feel victory and success is around the corner with the Six of Wands and the Chariot. And there is a lot of past memories coming up when it comes to a missed opportunity. The 6 and the 2, and at play we have a 4, which is soul suppression, depression. So I feel somebody has been in deep soul-searching energy, in a lot of depression, in a lot of suppression, when it comes to a broken soulmate connection, really desiring that victory and success, victory after sorrow, after prolonged grieving. And I do see Cancer energy here. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Virgo, or a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but I think there is a lot of love here below the surface, and somebody may be played into those lower ego desires and kind of got tricked by their ego and fell into some insecure energies and maybe ran before things got too committed, which in turn created a huge triggering effect within this connection. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor reversed. Yeah, there is a masculine here that is grieving, without a doubt, deeply, deeply hurting when it comes to this soulmate connection. There were lies, and I think somebody's really been hiding just how unhappy and depressed they have been. Wherever this masculine's been at, he's been sulking. He knows it was a lot of self-deception. He kind of stayed at that crossroads for far too long, I think. So I do think it's created a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. We're going to put these cards back in, and I am going to go a little bit deeper here, guys. So I would like to clarify this 5 of Pentacles, King of Cups, 8 of Cups reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands reversed. So if a masculine did go in another direction, I don't think there's any more drive there. I think there's a loss of passion. There's no more sexual attraction there. And there is a masculine that is getting to come back around. The 8 of Cups is, coming back for something that you walked away from. And I also feel there was this energy of resisting leaving this toxic situation. The Queen of Wands reverse can be very jealous, possessive, lacks that drive, that determination, and I feel maybe created a wedge when it comes to a transformation and a brand new beginning. But there is something crumbling. There is a false foundation that is completely crumbling, a change in legacies, as somebody kind of cuts through the confusion, cuts through the vanity. Definitely there was a lot of fogginess in the energies. And I do feel a major internal shift when it comes to a brand new beginning of love. There is an Ace of Cups on the table with an Empress. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's definitely an apology that is needed to be made here, especially when it comes to any past betrayals within a connection. So let's see what that Ten of Swords is all about. That Ten of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands, Karma, and Knight of Wands. Yeah, maybe there was, a false start, a lack of commitment, and somebody here is definitely facing karmic judgment, wanting a reconciliation. I feel there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of gossip surrounding this brand new beginning of love. There is a lot of betrayal. I feel a lot of third-party energy in the mix, creating a lot of confusion, a lot of drama. I also feel a masculine that's really struggled internally with facing his deepest shadows, with the dragons on the card. And like I said, face the dragon, get the gold. You have to go deep within your darkest aspects of self to have that heart chakra opening, to have that new discovery of love and reciprocity. And I feel whatever was not balanced is being balanced out. And I also feel somebody wanting to rush back in. Judgment for me is like to face that judgment, to have a reconciliation. It's also an awakening moment, an aha moment, and once again, that soul suppression on the bottom of the deck. So tell me about this brand new beginning, this Fool energy. The Wheel reverse, the 6 of Swords reverse, the Shadow Box, and the High Priest. Bottom of the deck, 4 Wands reverse. So yeah, there's been resistance. Somebody really had to go back around and learn a negative repetitive cycle. Somebody's been looping back around, not learning the lesson, feeding into, these insecurities, these toxic cycles. And I do feel somebody got caught up in a toxic cycle once again, really needing to face their darkest shadow sides, really needing to face breaking the chains of this toxic cycle in order to kind of step into that higher level of commitment. Taurus or Capricorn energy. So I do feel there was a broken connection, one that might have been very solid and stable at a certain point in time. And I feel somebody here really has lacked the strength and the determination to come forward and offer that apology. I do think apologies are in order. I also feel the divine really is pushing somebody to break free. I don't think you can keep your foot stuck in this wheel anymore. I think it's time to go in that new direction, because I feel major lessons being learned in the energies today. Somebody really is gaining that new perspective, that enlightenment, that discovery of all of this truth, because wherever they're at, there's no more growth. They've been resistant to this change, holding back, miser, holding back communication. And I feel there is going to be a new opportunity to work together again. So get ready, because somebody's rushing in really, really fast with a solid offer. I feel somebody's been at the crossroads for quite some time, and they're getting ready to take that guided action to maybe heal some past heartbreak here, to have that victory and success. There is going to be an unexpected choice in love with the lovers, a deep past soulmate connection, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel the time is now to put the guided action in place, to release any insecurities when it comes to past betrayal or heartbreak, because I do feel a masculine really has lost his sense of self with the Emperor reversed when it comes to a committed partnership. And I feel a lot of stress and anxiety surrounding communication and coming forward. So I think get ready. There is definitely a breakthrough at hand. The time is now to bring healing back into a broken connection. And the time is now for a masculine to take that first step. To take that first step in that new direction. Begin now. Nothing ever changes if we don't embrace the change. So I feel somebody's learning to surrender control. The Emperor reversed really is a very controlling energy, and I feel it really has taken somebody down to their knees when it comes to these very materialistic energies. And I do feel huge enlightenment in the energies when it comes to a soulmate connection, when it comes to somebody choosing that higher level of commitment and stepping into perhaps a spiritual purpose, a spiritual calling. I do feel blocks are being removed, lessons are being learned, and whatever was not justified and balanced in the past is being restored, because somebody here deeply regrets some past decisions and really wants to balance the situation out. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Crystal Stone deck. Beam yourself all the way up with apophyllite. Vanadinite speaks of breakthrough at hand, big blocks being removed. Chrysocolla, it's time to mother yourself. And meteorite, so that's feeling like Superman energy. It's really time to connect to your higher self. I feel a lot of inner childhood healing in the energies is what's coming through. A lot of transcendence as somebody really taps into their source, their connection to source, tapping into their true spiritual path. I think there's been a lot of skepticism and cynicism surrounding somebody and a lack of logic, and my ear just started ringing. So I think somebody's about to get a hit on the head from the universe in order for them to go in a new direction. I do feel somebody's been praying for a miracle, feeling very skeptical about stepping into the future, stepping into their purpose. And I feel a lot of dishonoring thoughts, especially with that Nine of Swords energy, really needing to break free from that energy and to restore a sense of playfulness. There's definitely been a masculine that's lacked the drive and the discipline and the fortitude to take that action. And I feel it really did lead him down the beaten pathway, and he is getting ready to take the higher pathway. I feel somebody's really been held back from stepping into their true happy place. I feel a masculine's getting knocked down to the ground because he's been ignoring the higher calling. And I feel there is a moment of freedom coming, of breaking free as all of this illumination and enlightenment comes to the surface. So I think somebody's really hoping for a reconciliation, for a realignment. And I feel somebody's heart really is pulsating, wanting to restore a sense of balance when it comes to a deep spiritual connection. So perhaps there was a need to mother yourself, hold your heart in your own hand. But I think clear communication is coming. I think somebody's ready to finally put on their big boy pants and grow up and do what is needed to do to restore a sense of balance in their life as they kind of release this entanglement of insecurity and fear-based energies. Bottom of the deck, Muscovite. Sorry for my distraction, guys. My daughter just stepped out of the house. Communication is key. I feel a lot of synchronicities in and around this connection, and I feel a lot of discovery when it comes to peering into the looking glass of the future. So I do feel somebody isn't going to see this coming. I don't think you're going to see this offer or this apology coming. I think somebody has been missing the signs. So get ready for an unexpected arrival is what I feel, as somebody really taps into their own personal rhythm. I think somebody's been wearing a mask and they're getting ready to take the mask off to set those purest intentions and to really nurture a connection that they ghosted and left out in the cold. And I do believe it was due to some triggering, fleeting inner child wounding, that somebody ran away from a connection. And something tells me around the full moon we're going to feel a shift. So there is a masculine here going through a huge emotional release in order to step into his own mystic capabilities and growth. And perhaps somebody was addicted to being a workaholic to avoid feeling these feelings, but I think somebody's all up in their feels and really encouraged to begin now and take that first step. And that's what I got for the message today, guys. I hope this resonated. If it did and you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to check out the information box below, and I will see you all again next time. Thank you.